just as it is. Okay, so I will be nice and loud with you all tonight. So if you really can't hear me, when I go down like this, I'll turn round so that you can hear me. All right, team. Good evening, beautiful yogis. Let's just start off with some lovely, lovely awakening stretches, just to wake your body up. Follow your hand with your eyes, breathing in, up and over. You can have your feet wherever they feel comfortable. I've just got mine slightly more than hip width apart, because that's what I'm feeling I need to do this evening. So really stretch your arm up and take that over. Big breath in. Stretch right out. Feel those lungs expand. Over to the back. Roll, 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 roll. Over we go. Over, 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 and round. Lovely. Up. Up. Over, over, round, round, round. And again, here we go. Wonderful. Couple more. Up and over. Really, really stretching up, stretching the side, filling those lungs. Feeling yourself really, really expanding into that chest. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Okay. Hands, arms down by your side. Deep breath in. Let's stretch up. And come down with your arms by your sides. Okay. Just relax into those knees and let's just have a little, that was lovely. I felt my back click then. Lovely little stretch and a twist and a click about. So we're doing our own personal little bit of chiropractic treatment here. Just let your hands just loosely just knock on the back of your kidneys. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Just waking up that space. Oh, lovely. Feel that body. Wonderful. How much do we need this tonight, team? Yes, yes, yes. My body's going, yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so back to centre. And we're going to do some nice arm up stretches now. So up and release down. And then we're just going to take one arm up and we're going to stretch over. Exhale. We're going to breathe back in. Inhale. Arm up. We're going to exhale. We're going to go right the way over, 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 over. Sweep and kiss the floor. And come back up that side. Drop your arm down. Deep breath in this side. Breath in. Up and over. Breathing in. Breath in. Over we go. Bend the knees. Down we go. And kiss the floor. Okay, so we're going to repeat this a couple of times each side. Breath in. Up. Exhale. Over. Breath in again. Breathing out. Exhaling, exhaling. Bending, bending. Round, 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 round we go. Breath in. Up the opposite side. And over. Breathing in. Over, 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 over. Round, 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 round. Kiss the floor. Let's do one more each side. Hopefully this is really stretching out your back already. Joe, I can feel this in my back. It feels absolutely amazing. My body's going, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, this side now. Breath in. Over we go. If you have anything you want to let go of, now you're on mute, Joe. Go for it. Releasing anything out the body. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Big breath in. Stretch up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Hands to the side. Okay, so we're going to stretch up again. I'm just adjusting my laptop position a tiny bit there. Okay, so feet are going to go together now. We're going to bend the knees, arms in, hands together, and just press up to the ceiling. Stretch up like a pencil. Engage the belly, lift the head if you can. Just take the arms up and stretch up. Deep breath in. We're going to exhale and just take a tiny, tiny, tiny backward fold. Just engage the belly and just tuck the pelvis and just take the hands and the shoulders and the back. Just a tiny, tiny, tiny little back bend there, just to stretch out the opposite. Okay, wonderful. Then breathing in, take your feet to a little bit wider than hip width apart. I'm going to take a big deep breath in, arms up, and then we're just going to drop down into a forward fold. Now you won't be able to hear me when I'm in the forward fold, so just drop down into a forward fold for a moment. Okay, while you're down there, you guys stay down there. Good evening, Lynn. While you're down there, just hang in your forward fold. Hang, hang, hang in your forward fold. Take some lovely, lovely long deep breaths in your forward fold. Down you go into your forward fold. Really, really hang loose. So let your body just drop down. I've got no mic tonight, Toby, so shout if you can't hear me. But just take yourself down into your forward fold. And you're just relaxing into that. You're stretching out your back. You're breathing into the back of your lungs, the back of your kidneys, and every out breath you're just releasing, 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 releasing. We're just doing some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stretches tonight. So really stretch down into that forward fold. Wonderful. Deep breath in, bend the knees, engage the belly, and just bring yourself up. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, let's just do a couple of swings. And we'll get the toes up to speed with us. I think they're with us now. Yeah, okay. Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to drop down again into forward fold. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to stretch out each side. So we're going to stretch initially round to the right, and then we're going to go round to the left, just in case you lose sound there, okay? So deep breath in. Let's just drop our shoulders down. Elongate our crown to the heavens. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Deep breath in. Engage core, and over we go. Down, 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 down to center. And then just walk the hands round to one side and just let yourself hang in that side position. Just let yourself hang there. Let everything stretch out in that first position. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, then deep breath in. Press into the foot that side. Walk your hands back to centre. Breath in at the centre, and then walk your hands round to the opposite side. Let your head just drop down there. And just stretch into that position. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. In fact, don't stretch into that position. Just let your body relax into that position. So you're over to the opposite side and just let your body let go and release into that position. Wonderful, wonderful. Deep breath in. Press again into the floor. And bring yourself round to centre. Great stuff. So we're back in our forward folded centre. Bend the legs, engage the belly, and pull yourself up to standing. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, we've got the lovely Jill dropping in. She's joining us. Great stuff. Okay, so Jill, I have no mic this evening. You might have a mic, but I haven't got one this evening. I do apologise. I need to try and work out why it's not working. So it's not working. So I'm just being very loud this evening. So shout if you can't hear me. Okay, so we're going to go down again to the floor and we're going to do some side stretches. So breath in. We're going to start off again. We're going to start off again in our forward fold. So breath in, arms up. Exhale, down we go. Down, 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 down. We're starting off in our forward fold. Take a couple of breaths there in that forward fold. And then we're going to breathe in. You're going to walk the hands to one side, but you're going to stay facing front this time. And just drop down onto that knee and just let this inner thigh have the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stretch. If you can drop down onto that knee. If you can't drop down that far, then rest your hands and stretch like so. If that is more comfortable for you, do it that way. Always, always, as it suits your body, remember. Okay, wonderful. And then breathing in, pressing into that leg, back up to centre. And then we're going to breathe in, I'm going to drop down to the opposite side. So either down like so, or if you can, take yourself down, lift your foot, rotate it out, and feel that lovely inner thigh stretch. That is just the nicest, nicest, nicest stretch. We're going to do loads of stretching tonight. Loads of lengthening, stretching. We're going to be 2 inches taller by the end of this class. Wonderful, wonderful. I can see someone crawling around on the floor. Wonderful. Okay, breath in. Back up. Pressing again into the floor with your feet and bring yourself up to standing. Wonderful. Heel toe the feet together. Kick out of the bottom of your feet and your legs. And hopefully you should already be starting to feel a little bit more lively in the legs, as they say. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, right, we haven't done these for a while. We haven't done our warriors, so we're going to do some warriors this evening. I thought would be rather nice. So breathing in, stretching up, arms down, dropping the shoulders down the back. Breath in, we're elongating, we're pulling our head, our crown up to the heavens. We're breathing in again. As we're exhaling, we're just tucking, tucking, tucking and pulling, pulling up. We're just holding everything really, really nice and tight. So breathing in again, we're going to adjust the feet. First move, foot to side. Breathe in. Second move, foot in by 5 minutes. And for this one, we're going to go straight into warrior one. So we're actually going to breathe in and then we're going to turn the body to face side. So the whole of our hips, our chest, headlights, everything is facing the front. Okay? We're going to take a lovely long deep breath in, breathing in, and then we're going to take our hands up to the ceiling. As we exhale, we're just going to drop down into that front knee. So that is our warrior one pose. Extending out through the back leg. Extending, extending. Hands together. Imagine you've got like a ball between your hands. You're holding it up to the heavens. We're just taking the shoulders down your back. Extending up to the heavens. Wonderful, wonderful in that position. And just relax into that position with a couple of breaths. Sorry, I'm wobbling all over the place this evening. And then when you're done, breathing in, pressing into that leg, back to centre, heel toe the feet together, kick your feet out, and then we're going to switch round to opposite side. So exactly the same, we're going to repeat on the other side. So breathing in, arms up, shoulders down. Get yourself into that lovely, lovely strong position. Breath in. Turn to the side. So we're facing the side. We're breathing in. Arms up. And then we're just going to drop into that front leg. Looking up to the heavens. Breathing in, breathing in, breathing in. Wonderful, wonderful. Great. Breath in when you've done there. Pressing in and bringing yourself round to the front. Heel toe your feet together. Kick out your legs. Let's shake that energy. Okay, wonderful. Let's have a crack on with Warrior 2 now. Favourite move of all time, this one for me, Warrior 2, as you know. So, again, find yourself in a nice position. If you want to have your feet just slightly wider with this one, right? Breathing in. Just dropping those shoulders. Get yourself into a really nice, low position. Okay. Breath in, turning one foot out to side, breathing in. Turn this foot in by 5 minutes. This time we are facing hips, headlights, everything facing front. Arms up. Breathing in, big deep breath in. Hands to the side. Imagine someone has hold of your pinkies and they are pulling them out to the sides. Breathing in. Lifting and just dropping into that front weight there. Dropping down. Your knee, again, your knee's in line with your centre toe, your centre finger is in line. If you just drop your view down, your arms are the same height, there's nothing up or down like this. And just turn your head to look over your hand. Focus your energy wherever you want to send it. Set your very clear intention over that centre finger. Just breathe into this. Breathing into that position. Nice and strong and solid. You are a warrior. You are standing strong in this position. Where are you sending your intention? Send that intention over that centre finger. Wonderful. Deep breath in. Press into your feet. Bring your feet up, your heel toe, your feet together, and just shake out your legs. Wonderful. Okay. Let's have a go with that on the opposite side. So, let's have our feet slightly wider than hip width apart again. If you want to just go a little tiny bit wider, go for it. We're breathing in, stretching up. We're just dropping those shoulders down like that. Lovely position. The crown is long and tall. The foot is facing the opposite side. The second foot comes in by 5 minutes. You're keeping your hips, your headlights, your torso, everything facing forwards. We are breathing in, extending up, and then we're just dropping down again over that front knee. Staying really nice and square. Imagine your back is against the wall. You are flat against the wall. Your hips are flat against the wall. Your shoulders, your fingers stretching out, reaching out, breathing in. And dropping down to that front a little bit more. Turn. Turn your head to look over that centre finger. Look down. Make sure your knee is over your centre toe. Let's make sure we are in that lovely, strong warrior position. Breathing in. Shoulders down. Dropping, dropping, dropping. Wonderful. Great stuff. Set your intention clear and strong over that front hand. Great stuff. And breathing in, breathing that press into that leg. Bring yourself back out. Heel, toe, 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 heel, toe. Excellent. Have yourself a nice little kick of your legs. Shake those out. Well done, team. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous warrior work. So let's have a little go at some more standing, but we're going to go to the front of the mat now, and we're going to have a little work with some dog positions, some downward facing dog. So just take yourself to the front of the mat, find yourself in a nice, loose position. In other words, let your breathe in, shoulders up, drop them down back. Okay, let's find ourselves in a nice mountain pose. You can have your toes and your ankles joined. If you're more comfortable, allow a couple of inches between. Don't lock out the knees, but pull up the quads. Let's make the knees active. So actually pull the knees up without locking out the back of them. Wonderful. Drop the shoulders down the back. Raise the crown to the heavens. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Deep breath in. Bend the legs. Up to the heavens. Breathing up, up, up. Slight back bend. Breath in. We're going to fold to the centre. Drop down. Down, 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 down into a forward fold. Tuck the head and just hang there for a moment. Breathing in, and we're going to come up just halfway to a flat back. So just bring yourself up to a flat back position, deep breath in, and then just drop yourself back down to the floor. Choose one of your legs, take it out into a runner's lunge. So just stretching out into a runner's lunge. Breath in. Take the second leg back to join it. And just take yourself, if you choose, either into a plank, or if you prefer, down onto your knees, whichever suits your body best. So we're just resting there. A few deep breaths. And then you can drop yourself down onto your front. Roll yourself down onto your front. Anytime you need to drop onto your knees, always, always, always. Anytime you need to come onto your knees. Down onto your forehead on the floor. Deep breath in. Engage your lower back, engage your buttocks. Lift, 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 lift. No pressure in the hands until you run out of steam in your back. Then you engage the hands and bring yourself up into cobra on the exhale. Tilt your head slightly. Couple of lengthening breaths there, opening the heart, dropping the shoulders, extending the head. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And that lovely, lovely cobra. Breath in and just roll yourself back down. Roll yourself back down. Hands by your chest, breath in, tuck the toes, and take yourself up via your knees, if you choose to, into downward facing dog. Lift that bottom to the sky. Walk your feet. Lovely, lovely. Walky, walky, walky. Walking those feet. Extending. Extending out. Oh, lovely stretch, Jojos. Through those lovely calves. Up onto your toes. You don't have to do this, but I love doing downward dog like this. And then drop your heels down into the floor. Stay there for as many breaths as suits you. I'm going to tuck my head so you won't be able to hear me. When you've had enough, come down onto your knees. on. Let it go. And down. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, deep breath in. Drop yourself down onto your knees. And bring yourself back into a child pose. Spread your, child pose, yes. Spread your knees out. Drop your elbows and tuck your head and just rest for a moment. Take some beautiful, beautiful deep breaths in that lovely, wonderful, personal space, your own private space. Just drop into that space. Open your elbows, relax down onto the earth. And just draw that breath into your back, into your belly, into your back. Feel that circulating around. And release. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Whoa. Really breathe into your body. I can really feel my inner thighs like really releasing. Just give yourself this time just to really breathe into wherever your body needs to release. And every time you exhale, just relax. Breathing deeply, privacy. Breathing in and just more breaths there. Really breathe into that lovely, lovely space. Start to prepare. We're going to bring ourselves back up from that position, back up onto all fours. Tuck the toes. We're going to take ourselves back up into a downward facing dog. Stretching out there, elongating again in that position. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then you can step back up, or you can just spring, jump the feet up to the front of the mat, whichever works for you. Nice forward bend. Bend the legs, engage, press into the feet, deep breath in, and press yourself back up into a standing position. Drop your shoulders down by your sides. Well done, team. Excellent, excellent. Now, you may have guessed we're going to do exactly the same on the opposite side. So, deep breath in. Stretch up to the heavens. Little back bend there. Breath in. Scoop the arms down and forward fold. Down you go into a forward fold. Hang, 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 hang there. Deep breath in. As we exhale, we're going to come up to a flat back. Inhale. Drop back down to the floor. Hands onto the floor. The opposite foot goes back, if you can remember which one you did before. Oh, good question. It might be, no, this is a different one. It's definitely a different one. Okay, down into a runner's lunge. Looking forwards. Wonderful. Breath in. Bring the other foot back to join that one. Into plank or onto knees, whichever suits your body. If you're doing plank, do plank. Not this, okay? Plank or on knees. Or you can do half plank. You can cross your feet, you can cross your knee, sorry, not cross your knees. You can do half plank, okay? Just while you build up your strength to go into plank, whichever, it doesn't matter, whichever works for you. And then, from there, just drop down gently onto your front. Roll, 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 roll. Lovely long deep breath in there. Engage. Press into the hands. Oh, sorry, no. Sorry, I'm fibbing. Not pressing into the hands. Engage. Engage the buttocks. Engage the lower belly. Pulling in, pulling in, pulling in. Engage the back. Let the lower back. Let that start to take you up into cobra. When then you run out of energy, engage the hands. pressing the heart forwards, dropping the shoulders down the back and extending, just extending the head outwards. Breathing in and just staying in cobra for as long as is comfortable for you. Never any pinching in the back. If you're pinching in the back, you need to drop down a little bit more, okay? Don't let the back pinch, or you need to come down. You need to engage the belly more and then go back up. Really engage that centre. Wonderful. And then roll gently, drop yourself back down again, as you did before. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We're going to press into the hands. We're going to tuck the toes and take yourself either straight up into a downward facing dog, or you can go up by your knees, whichever works for you. Press your heels into the floor. Hands pressing, all fours pressing in. You are lifting the hips like they're almost in a sling. You're dropping the head down so that your back, it's almost like you're in a triangle position. It's a lovely, lovely stretch. Through the shoulders, you're pressing into the hands. You're pressing, pressing, pressing away from the floor. And you're pulling your hips up like a sling to the ceiling. And you are actually relaxing in that position. So relax, relax, relax in that position. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Stay there as long as you choose. When you've had enough, breath in. Drop your knees down to the floor. Expand your knees out to the side. Spread your knees out to the side. Drop onto your elbows and just drop yourself down into a lovely, 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 lovely child pose. Oh, my inner thighs are stretching out so beautifully. Take some lovely, long, deep breaths there. Feel your back filling up with oxygen with air. Fill up the whole of your back. Oh, how wonderful is that? Expanding, 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 expanding. Wonderful. Place your head on your hands, place your head on the floor, place your chest on the floor, whatever you need to do in this child position. Allow yourself to really hug the floor if that works for you. Place your heart on the earth, whatever you need to do. The only rule in my yoga classes is you listen to your body and you do whatever your body needs. Breathe in. Exhale. Let it all go, team. Let it all go. There is nothing you need to hold on to. This is a huge time for the planet. It is time for you to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Drop those shoulders down. Release, 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 release. Surrender, 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 surrender. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. One more there, team. And then we're going to breathe in. We're going to tap the toes. We're going to come back up. You can come back viral force. You can come straight back up if you want to into your downward facing dog. Pressing back, stretching, stretching, stretching. Wonderful. Letting go, stretching, releasing, 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 releasing. Press into those feet. Step if you want to. Bounce if you want to. Drop down into the front. Just hang there for a moment. Bend the knees. Press into the feet. Unroll, 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 unroll. Arms up. Down to the side. Drop your shoulders down your back. Back into a lovely, 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 lovely mountain pose. Great stuff. Step round to the front of the mat. Looking amazing, team. Well done. I hope you enjoyed that little session. Okay, so let's take ourselves into mountain pose. Now we're going to arms up again. Stretching up like a pencil. Bringing your hands down by your sides. Dropping your shoulders down your back again. And now we're going to take ourselves to the floor. So however that works for you, you can cross your feet if you choose to. And you can gently lower yourself down. You can go down into a squat and just sit there for a moment if you choose to. Or you can just drop down onto your hands and knees and go down onto the floor. So find whichever way works for you. And we're going to take ourselves down onto the floor. Onto the floor. Okay, so just down we go. Just going to sit in a little squat just for a moment, just to stretch out. And take yourself down and sit on the floor. Now, if you were lucky enough to get a yoga block for your birthday or anything like that, or a cushion or a blanket or anything like that, you can just sit on the floor if you choose to. If you are more comfortable, you could all ask for one for Christmas. If you haven't got a bolster, this is a really lovely gift to ask for Christmas. It's a little bit firmer than a cushion. It's full of something. It could be full of wheat, beans, lots of different fillings for these. But this is really nice. You can meditate in this position. You can use this for stretching out. You can use it for anything. But this is really nice. So if you're more comfortable when we're doing seated, just sitting on this, great. If not, you can just sit yourself on the floor, whichever works for you. Okay. So we're going to do a couple of moves just in a seated position. So we're going to start off with our legs crossed. Just sitting gently in an easy pose. Just drop the shoulders down the back. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to take our hands and we're just going to extend them up to the heavens. Pointing the fingers. The shoulders are down the back and we're just reaching. We're looking up to the heavens. It's almost like we're holding. Like we're holding the world tonight. I feel like I'm holding the world tonight. Let's hold the world tonight. Let's give the world a bit of love tonight. Come on, gorgeous world. Let's give you a little bit of loving. Just hold it there. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wonderful. And just reach up. Whatever feels right to you. Use your own visualization. Again, use that breath in. And relax. Breathing in and up. Wonderful. Okay, so what I'm going to invite you to do now, you're probably sitting in your most comfortable cross-leg position. Switch them round. Change. Try something different. Okay. Breathing in. Releasing the shoulder down. We're going to do a twist. Okay, so we're going to breathe in, extend our crown up to the centre. As we exhale, we're going to take the opposite hand to the opposite knee. Breathe in, taking the hand behind us. Breath in and extending up to the heavens. As we're breathing out, we're just going to invite, as always, invite. It's an invitation to twist. As you exhale, it is a gentle, gentle invitation for your body. You're not pulling around with this hand. You're just inviting your body just to gently, gently, gently twist. Breathing in, extending up. Exhale. See what your body wants to do. How far does it want to go? How far does it want to retake? Round it goes. Wonderful. If you feel you just want to apply a little bit of pressure with your hands, ask your body if that's the thing to do. If it is, go for it. Just listen to what your body needs. Tonight, I need a little bit of extra with this. So if you need that, just do that. But very, 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 very release and okay, wonderful. You probably guessed. We'll do exactly the same on the opposite side. So just make sure you're in a nice open position. Chest is open. Elongating. Wonderful. Just drop. Breathing in. Stretching up, 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 up to the heavens. Invitation to turn to the side. Sorry, I forgot that one. Just inviting your body to just gently, gently, gently rotate. Breathing in again. Wherever you need to, stop, pause, breathe in, and then invite that gentle, gentle exhale. And just wringing out that centre on the exhale. Wonderful. As far, as long as you feel it works. Oh. You push a little pull at the end. See if your body wants to do that. Wonderful. Breathing in. Relaxing, 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 relaxing. Okay, so if you want to, let's just take our feet out in front of us now. And we're just going to do some up and down the toes. Good, there. Just get that synovial fluid working through those joints. Okay, deep breath in. Just going to open our legs out on the out breath. And then all I'm going to invite you to do, if you want to, is just to lift those buttocks and just pull those out so that you're just sitting really, really nice and tall. All that does, it just takes your weight to the right place. It just gives you that ability to just forward bend very, very slightly as required. So breathing in again, dropping the shoulders down the back. We're getting a nice, nice, tall, straight position to start with. So we're breathing in, we're extending up to the heavens. Just rest your hands gently. Just rest your hands gently in the centre here. You can go into a receiving position with your hands. And just close your eyes. Lengthen your crown to the ceiling. Make sure your feet and your knees are active. So when I say that, is pull your toes. Just have your toes active. So rather than just resting gently, have them pull towards you. And what you may find in doing that is your heels just lift slightly off the floor. That's absolutely fine. You're pulling your knees up. Your quads are active. Your knees are active. You're pulling. You're lifting your crown. So this is an active position. We're just breathing. Half of your hands is open to the ceiling. Clasp your fingers together and just for a moment fill up your cup with your breath. Breathing in. Breathe into your lungs, into your backbone. Expand. Next out breath, just going to place our hands palm down. Take the weight forward, just take the weight forward, breathing in. And just very gently just walking your hands forward, forward, forward. We're keeping our chest high, we're keeping our head extending out as we're just dropping with each breath out. We're just inviting ourselves just to hold you. feel this lovely extension up through the crown. Feel this in the back of your legs, I'm quite sure. Just that lovely, lovely stretch. Every time you breathe out, you invite your body just to soften. Breathing in, filling up, and exhaling, inviting that softening in. Just as far as your body chooses to go. Breathing in, walk the hands back. Breathing in, and as we exhale, we're just going to walk your hands around to the one side, facing the toes. Breathing in, extending up every time we extend up. And this one, we're going to walk our hands down towards, and we're taking our chest forwards and just extending down. Out of the with every out breath, just see if your body wants to soften. See what it wants to do. If you want to take your fingers, put them around your toe. If you want to drop your head down. If that's what your body needs tonight and that's what you're feeling, then do that. Stay up if you're choosing to. If your body wants to go down, listen and see what it needs and wants to do. And then whenever you need to come out of that, bring yourself back up into space. Just relax down. It's your body, it's your move, whatever it needs to do. Listen, 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 listen. Breathing in. There's someone left behind you, inviting in some beautiful, fresh energy, and then hands back to the centre. Great stuff. Breathing in. Just check your centre position. Make sure your shoulders drop down your back. Breath in, and walk your hands down to the centre. Breathing in. Again, just drop it into the chin. Every out. Just explore this movement. See what it is your body needs. Might be something completely different this side. Breathing in. Dropping your chest again towards those toes. See if your hands want to just unravel a little bit more. You're sleeping. You're sleeping happily. Breath in. And just see what your body wants to do. Follow your own lead. Listen, listen, listen. Listen, 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 listen. Yes. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Just relax into that, whatever it needs to be. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And then breathing in, pressing the hands back down, walking yourself up, really, really, very, very, very gently. And just very gently, just not your feet, sorry, backs of your legs, gently on the floor and bring them back to centre. Gently, quite a deep stretch there, so just release very gently. Makes a lovely little bang on the floor. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Right in. Invite your feet back towards you. We're going to open up those inner thighs again. Hook your fingers around your toes. If you can. Don't worry if you can't. You can do cross leg if that's more comfortable. I'm just going to do a gentle, gentle butterfly. So just butterfly those knees. Flutter those knees up and down. Sounds around you remind you that the world is still perfectly tame. My husband's phone goes off in the background that he's charging in the kitchen. So just butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. Gently, gently, gently. Just going to bring you up before we go down to a relaxation. I'm just going to bring you up to do a couple of cat-cows, just to really release that back out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take ourselves down into a relaxation position. So take yourself onto all fours. We have done some lovely, lovely stretches, back bends, and forward bends, and all sorts. So we're just going to do a few little cat-cows here. So we're breathing in, extending, pushing the bottom up, extending the head, dropping the belly down to the floor. And as we're exhaling, we're pulling, 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 pulling. Now, if this is tricky for you guys, and you would sooner, you can do this on your back. So you can lay on your back, and you can do a similar movement to this. Breathe out, press up. Breathe in, elongate. Wonderful, wonderful. Couple more of those. Just really extend out that back. Stretching out. And then just tucking, 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 pulling in, dropping the shoulders down, down. Down you go. And then drop down onto your heels, onto your buttocks. Bring your feet out in front of you. And we'll just do some little rocks to take ourselves down onto the floor. This is a lovely release again for the back. So, hands just behind your knees. And just allow yourself to rock and drop back. Lovely, lovely back massage for you here. Really, really, really nice. Lovely, 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 lovely massage for the back. Pick yourself up to balance. And then when you're ready, you don't have to do any of these if you don't want to. You can go straight down onto your back. Take yourself down onto your back. If your legs need to extend, or just listen to your body, see what you need to do, and then take yourself down into a lovely, lovely pencil stretch. Let's have one more wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stretch. Pointy toes, pointy fingers, stretchy, stretchy, stretch. Deep breath in, and then just bring yourself down to a lovely, lovely, lovely relaxed position. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, grab yourself a blankie. If you have one, find something to snuggle yourself up with. And I will take you through a lovely meditation. I'll do it nice and close so you can hear me.